Keep writing.
Ugh, I am a cheater.
That's right.
I am a cheater.
That's a fact.
I am a cheater.
That's correct.
Dad, can I please stop writing? My hand hurts.
No, you can't stop writing. I don't care about your hand hurting. You're gonna write it 100,000 more times.
But Dad, I already wrote it 100,000 times. Can I please stop?
Well, me and your teacher agreed that this is a good punishment, so, you're going to write it 100,000 more times, so, you're gonna have what? 200,000 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's good.
But Dad, school starts in 10 minutes. I have to go to school.
Well, I guess you can take a break, because of school, and your mom is already in the car waiting for you anyways. Hurry up and get out there.
Dad, before I go, can I have a strawberry, please?
Oh, you want a strawberry?
Yeah.
Sure, Daniel, you can have a strawberry.
Oh my gosh, really?
No, you can't have a strawberry.
But, why?
Cheaters don't get strawberries. You're a cheater, that's why you're writing this, so get in the car, and go.
Fine.
Well, Daniel Tiger, it took you long enough. Is your hand sore?
Yeah, Mom, it's really sore, and it's hurting.
Well, it's going to be even more sore when you're a teenager.
What does that supposed to mean?
Ugh, never mind.
Is it because when you're a teenager, you play a bunch of video games and it makes your hand sore?
Sure, we'll go with that one. Now are you ready to go?
Yeah, Mom, I'm ready to go, and now I'm even more ready to go. Now I got my butcher knife.
Daniel, what the hell are you doing with a butcher knife?
Well, you see, Mom, my teacher and principal has been really mean in punishing me, so I'm gonna punish them.
Daniel, what the hell is wrong with you? Give me the butcher knife, and carefully.
Ugh, here.
Daniel, you can't not take a butcher knife to school. That's crazy. They will label you a psychopath. Look, I'm just going to take you to school and then I'll take you to a psycho room, okay?
But, how am I supposed to hurt my teacher and principal now?
You're not supposed to hurt them, that's the point.
But they punish me.
Forget that.
Good morning, class. Today I will be asking you guys some trivia questions. But before we get started, Revenge, I need to speak to you in Ms. Clementine's office about what you did the other night. As for the rest of you, think about trivia questions I am going to give you. I will be right back. Revenge, come with me now.
Sit down right now. Thank you. Now Mr. Dallas and myself saw your mother latest video about you lighting up your punishment on fire that Mr. Dallas gave you, and that was to write I am a cheater 100,000 times, and your parents had asked us to have a long and serious talk about it today. Riva, answer us when we ask you a question like this: why did you light your punishment on fire?
Because I didn't want to write I am a cheater 100,000 times, and it will hurt a hand really bad.
Revenge, that still doesn't give you the right to burn your punishment down, and what you did was very childish and immature. Miss Clementine and I have seen other things you have done along with Lena.
Now Riva, as for your punishment, you will be staying here after school today like you always do, but I am going to have Mr. Dallas give you another fresh copy of you writing I am a cheater 100,000 times during your after-school detention.
But not only that, I will be giving you tons of homework for you to over the weekend. Do not ever do that again. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Clementine, I understand.
Good, thank you. Let's go back to class. Miss Clementine, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. I hope things turns out well and I hope your entire class learns how to behave themselves.
Yeah, me too. Come on, Revenge. Alright class, now that that's all out of the way, I will be asking you guys some trivia questions. Lily, what was the first episode of SpongeBob?
Bubble Buddy.
No, the correct answer is Help Wanted, Reef Blower, and Tia that Read Doom. That's it. Get your ass to the principal's office right now.
You're such an asshole, Mr. Dallas.
I am a great teacher. Are you really indeed? You just took Revenge to the principal's office, and because of what he did with his punishment that you gave us, but only now you send Lily to the principal's office all because he got a question wrong.
I agree with Junior and Joseph, Mr. Dallas. How many times do we have to say this? Getting a question wrong is not a reason to send someone to the principal's office.
Do you hear those wise words coming out of my sister's mouth?
Yes, I do. And how many times do I need to tell you? Getting a question wrong in my book, you get sent to the principal's office. Caillou, Rosie, Junior, and Joseph, for telling me that I didn't have to send Lily or Rivage to the principal's office. All four of you have won yourselves a trip to the principal's office along with Lily. Get the hell out of my classroom right now.
Seriously, you have now sent Junior, Joseph, Rosie, and Caillou to the principal's office along with Lily. If you send me or anyone else to the office again, we will get our red car and ride you over.
I agree with Peppa. You are nothing but a sick, mean and gruesome teacher who loves to punish students for fun.
And Rosie is right, you are a waste of our summer. Good thing you didn't quit your job, but you are still sending students to the office for fun. These punishments need to stop right now.
Mr. Dallas, get over to my office right now. Mr. Dallas, what the heck is all this I hear about you sending students to my office, all because they got questions wrong?
Miss Clementine, let me explain. You know how I'm the summer school teacher during the summer and how I'm the detention teacher in summer school as well, and I'm also a history teacher during the school year. Well, I always thought getting questions wrong was the only way to keep students in their place.
Well, that's not your job. If students gets a question wrong, your job is supposed to gently correct them, not send them to my office. It's also your job to make sure your students behave.
Miss Clementine, what you told me was extremely fabricated. I do make sure students behave by not talking, sleeping, listening to music, daydreaming, chewing gum, humming, burping, and farting. Can't you see that?
No, you aren't. You're only making yourself and your job worse by sending students to my office. For getting questions incorrect and sending students to an administrator's office is only a regular teacher's job, not a detention teacher. A detention teacher's job is to notify the students' parents it backed up in detention, not send them to an administrator's office. For this, I'm going to have to fire you as a summer school teacher, and I will be teaching the students in summer school for the rest of today, and when they come on Monday, they will be a brand new and nice teacher than you.
What? No, please, don't fire me. I'm very sorry. I promise I will never send students to your office again. Please give me one last chance.
You don't need another chance. You should have thought twice before you did it. Now leave this building or I will have security to escort you out of the building. Go, now. As for you Caillou, Rosie, Junior, and Joseph, I appreciate the four of you telling me what really happened with Mr. Dallas. You four better get back to class. I will meet you guys there later on to tell the rest of your class about Mr. Dallas. Okay summer schoolers, I just fired Mr. Dallas for his summer job, so I will be your teacher for the rest of today since there are no other adults in the building besides me. When you guys come in on Monday, you're going to have a brand new teacher. Now does anyone have questions, comments, or concerns?
Miss Clementine, I have a question.
Yes Daniel, what is it?
I just want to ask where's Lily? Isn't she supposed to come back here?
Well, that's a good question. You see, I sent Lily home early for today, but you will hear about the news that I shared with the rest of you on Monday when your new teacher comes in and replace Mr. Dallas. Does anyone else have any questions? No? Alright then, let's get into your after-school detention since it's now 2 p.m. I will make sure you guys study for your history exam test that will be happening very soon, and I will tell the new teacher that you guys will have a history test as well. I will be in my office if any of you guys need me. Please use this time to study for your upcoming test.